So, I'm a desert cowboy. Howdy, dude. Hey everyone, my name is Joe, and I'm the Kosher Ninja. We're planning and preparing my bucket list adventure, which is to hike through Israel from one end to the other along the Israel National Trail, or Shvil Israel, later this year. I'm so glad you've stopped by, and I hope while you're here you'll subscribe. But right now we're going to talk about clothing and attire for hiking the Shvil. Yeah. Okay, so this is my Solumbra sun hat, which I ordered and really got this whole thing started, because once I ordered this, I felt like I was really committing to the trail. I am very fair-skinned, and even at that, I don't really usually wear hats much, but for the Shvil, I decided I needed extra protection, and once I decided to order this, that was it. And from there, I was committed. So that is my Solumbra sun hat, which will be my best friend all along the Shvil. And this is my Helly Hansen down puffy jacket, which I got on sale, score. And it might be a little bit overkill, but I figure I really don't want to be cold in the desert at night after the hot days in the sunshine. And then at night it does typically get cold. So I don't want to be cold. I hope it's not overkill, but that's what I'm going to be taking. It's down, so it packs up really compact, and it's lightweight, doesn't take it too much space or weight, so I'm very happy with that, and I just hope that it's not overkill. So here's the deal. I hate shopping. I don't know if any of you out there is like me, but I absolutely detest shopping. I'm sure there are several reasons, but anyways, I hate shopping. I haven't been shopping for like regular everyday clothes in I don't know how long. There used to be a store right close to my office that literally, it was the only store. If I went in there, I could not step in there without coming out $700 poorer, and it's gone. So now I have no place to shop. But get me into a MEC or a sale, and I could be in there for hours looking at clothes, geeking out over gear. Yeah. It's actually kind of scary. Let's just start with the basics. Work our way out. So this is more than you wanted to know. It's my underwear. It's actually wool underwear. And that is lightweight. It's going to be not too hot, not too sweaty. And the color, I've chosen the color because that way I don't need to bring a swimsuit. I can use these as a bikini. That's going to be awesome. And I have 2 pairs of underwear and 1 sports bra. Some people might be interested in knowing that. And what I'll do is I'll just swap out the underwear. And I have in here some bandanas and a buff. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to, well, I'm definitely not bringing all of them. Well, I'll have to decide on which ones I actually end up bringing. Those are just for various uses. The bandanas can be very useful and versatile for a lot of things. Using them as a towel, using them as to wipe around, to cover your head, all kinds of things. Then I love this part. Okay, I have some socks, sleep socks. These are my sleep socks. And they are, some people will want to know, they're darn toughs. I have never used them before. They're brand new, as is a lot of my gear. Again, for the desert, I don't know how cold it's going to be so at night, so I am bringing a very lightweight hat that I might actually decide to leave behind. It's like kind of like that. And that is just to keep me warm at night in the desert. I don't know that the sun hat is going to really be that warm. I don't know, maybe I won't need it, in which case I'll pack it out or send it to myself from the trail. This is my pajama set. I love this. Absolutely love this. Just came across it by accident at La Senza. These are the shorts, and this is the t-shirt. That, my friends, is my awesome pajama for the Shvil. And I can't wait to get out there and start using it. Yeah, I know. Okay, so this actually brings us to my other gear, which is I have a pair of shorts. These are cool. These are also brand new. Cool shorts. They have some kind of a model name. Maybe they don't. No, they don't. They are awesome shorts, lightweight, and that'll give me something to switch into, because I have also hiking pants, which are convertible pants. They roll up to capris, and they also, the bottoms come off. They zip off into shorts. So I actually am taking 2 pairs of bottoms, but in reality, I have 4 pairs of pants. So I have 2 shorts, a pair of capris, and a pair of long hiking pants. And then, I'm not sure if I'm going to bring this, but one of these, I have to make up my mind. I have a skirt and a dress. I'll probably bring the dress just so that I have something to change into while I'm doing laundry or whatever. And if I decide that I need to get myself into civilization, I don't know, we'll see. I had thought about bringing this top. It's super lightweight and I love it, but it is, like I say, lightweight and not very, it's kind of see-through a little bit, not very sun protective. So I'm thinking about that. And I've got a couple of jackets. I'm trying to decide which one to bring for. Okay, yes, this is a lot of stuff, and I probably won't be bringing half of this. I still have a few months to cull it down, and I will. But I have a North Face and a, what is this, Salomon jacket, so windbreakers. I'm thinking, especially in the desert, it can get windy, and it would be nice to have something to just protect against the wind while I'm hiking. And the puffy is definitely going to be overkill for that. So these are, you can't maybe see from there, but they're like exceptionally lightweight. They're really awesome. They pack up really tiny. So I probably will be taking one of those. And then I just finally found these 2 t-shirts, or tops. I thought I was not going to have tops to bring because I couldn't find any tops that I liked. But I finally found 2 tops yesterday that I really love. They're both by Columbia and they have an SPF of 40. I love the colors. I love that the sleeves roll up or stay long. They're going to be perfect for the desert. I can cover up while the sun is hot, and I can roll up the sleeves once I'm in camp and I want to be a little more comfortable. And the other thing related to that is sun gloves. So I can keep the sleeves rolled out in the heat of the day so that I don't get burned, and cover my hands with the sun gloves, and that should be very protective. Some people want to know what kind of socks you're wearing. My plan is to wear Injinji socks, which I just ordered. I have a lot of problems with my feet, and I'm just hoping that they're merino wool, Injinji new wool socks. I can't remember one of them is, I can't, there's an outdoor and a run, and I can't remember which one's which. But one is lightweight and one is original weight, and I want to test them out and see which one I prefer. But I think they're going to be awesome. They separate for the toes, so hoping that will help with some of my foot issues. And so speaking of socks and feet, when you're hiking, your feet obviously are your most important piece of equipment. And so that's really part of how this all got started. Was one of the videos I was watching when I did that YouTube binge watching episode that I told you about. One of the things that I came across was a girl who had done part of the Appalachian Trail. She recommended Xero shoes, and I had never heard of these, and I wasn't planning to do any Shvil or anything at that point, but very quickly I decided that I was. And one of the most important piece of kit that I thought I'd bring is Xero shoes for camp shoes. So these are going to be awesome around camp and wherever there's a water crossing. There won't be much of those in Israel at that time of year, but to the extent that there are, these will be awesome for crossing any rivers or anything else that I might have to cross while I'm on the Shvil. And when I found that I didn't actually have to order those online. There was actually a store at home that carries those, and it turns out carried the brand, the kind that I wanted and the size that I wanted. So I was super stoked. And while I was doing my research on them, I also found that the same company, Xero Shoes, also makes trail runners. And that same store back home also had the trail runners that I wanted in the size that I wanted. And because of all my problems with my feet, I really didn't think that I would find a pair of shoes that would fit and that would work with my feet, and certainly I didn't have high expectations of these. But I was so glad that I was actually able to go into the store and try these on, and they seem to fit. I'm going to be trying them out over the next few months, and I'm so looking forward to these. I think that they will be perfect. And some of you are going to be thinking to yourselves, well, what about hiking boots? One of the big things on the trail nowadays is people are turning away from hiking boots. They are very heavy and clunky, and in reality, they provide more support than you need. So a lot of people are turning to trail runners, and that is what I am going to try. Like I said, these are Xero shoes. So the big thing with Xero shoes is that they have no heel. They're flat. So they allow your foot to move the way that, to the extent that they can, the way that your feet are supposed to move. And I'm super stoked. Can't wait to try them. And I will let you know what I think. And then finally, this is not really clothing, but it is part of my sun protection gear. This is a sun umbrella, which I will be hooking on to the outside of my pack. And yes, this is a lot of stuff. Some of this stuff is definitely going to get culled down between now and the trail, but some of it is really quite essential, especially for me with my fair skin. This umbrella is actually helpful because it may weigh a little bit, but with the shade it's going to give me in the desert, it will actually allow me to take less water. So I will save more in weight of water than the umbrella itself weighs. So it's really actually kind of counterintuitive, but it's an investment in my comfort on so many levels. So if you're as excited about my adventure as I am, give me a thumbs up and subscribe and share this video with your friends. And if you have any questions or comments about what I'm going to be wearing on the Shvil, you can leave those in the comments section below. As always, if you've ever hiked the Shvil or anywhere else in Israel, tell me about it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm so excited to be sharing this journey with you, and I can't wait to see you again next time. Until then, thanks for watching, and shalom, eh?